Welcome to Optimal Timelines. I am your guide, Sean Collins, and helping you to connect to your most optimal future timeline. So this is going to be your monthly Tarotscope readings for July 2022 for your North Node by sign and house. So not your sun, moon, or ascendant sign, but your North Node by sign and house. So you're going to want to watch two videos, one for your North Node by sign and one for your North Node by house. Now, as most of you know, the reason I use the North Node as opposed to your Sun, Moon, or Ascendant is that it's recognized in astrology that the North Node is the path that you were born to learn, the path that you were born to take, and so it's your North Star. And so it's much more relevant to your everyday life. So let's get started on the readings. Okay, so this is going to be your monthly Tarotscope readings for everybody with their North Node in Taurus and or the second house. And while I'm shuffling, I want to invite you to take some deep breaths, relax, close your eyes if you're able to, and just open yourself up in your energy field to receiving the information that you most need to know during the shuffle. So I will connect to the energies and we can begin. I call upon my spirit guides and guardians and the wisdom of my ancestors to bring forth the information that's true and correct for all who see this reading, that it may bring them the most beautiful, happy life possible and set them on their most optimal future timeline. So may it be. Okay, North Node in Taurus and or the second house. Okay, so the spread on this side of the table represents the first half of the month from the 1st to the 15th, and then this side represents the second half of the month. This card in the middle, this is your overall theme for the month. And what I'm seeing for you North Nodes in Taurus and or the second house is, first of all, your North Node is right now in alignment with the collective North Node. So as many of you know, about every 18 months, the North Node changes, okay? The sign changes. So it was in Gemini, okay? And then it changed over into, North Node for in Taurus, what you have, okay? So right now we are in the North Node in Taurus, your North Node. And when the North Node is in, the collective North Node is in your personal North Node, it's kind of like a graduation time. It's like a check-in of where you are, because basically roughly every 18 years, you go through a North Node return, okay? And so it's like checking in, like where you're at in your life, okay? And it's been really intense because, you have this South Node in Scorpio and the collective North Nodes is in Scorpio. The South Node, is in Scorpio. And so it's been really intense. And what I'm seeing for this month, okay, with this, Knight of Pentacles is this is a time to really sink in to the Taurus energies. And what I mean by that is everything that Taurus represents, which is, the sensuousness of life, not sensuous and sexy necessarily, although that could be, but, everything with the senses, good food, appreciating, a beautiful sunset, art, being able to, take a cool dip in a lake or a stream or a warm shower or a bath. Okay. All of these, like, physical and also, mental and spiritual and emotional sensations. Okay. And so, there's been some intensity. Okay. If you have this North Node, you've definitely the past few months, okay, you, you've all kind of been through the ringer in different areas for each of you, but generally, in this kind of the same direction. And so this first half of the month this is what this is saying, okay, with this Six of Pentacles here, is this is about you giving to yourself right now. And and it's not giving, like taking time for yourself. Yes, it's self-care, but it's more than that for you, because it's about finding out what you truly want and value out of your life, as opposed to or separate from others' needs and wants and desires. Like, what is it that you truly want? What is it that turns you on? What is it that is, what you value, whatever that is, both physically, spiritually, mentally, emotionally. Okay. So this is giving back, okay, to yourself. Now, the other aspect I feel with this is, so this is, being good to yourself and giving to yourself. But I feel like that this first half of the month, there is going to be opportunities to where there are going to be people and situations around you that people, are going to want to give to you. And, the art of giving and the art of receiving are very important. And a lot of us know how to give. How to give. It's like easy. Okay, I give. I have no problem. But a lot of us have trouble receiving, and that's an art form. It's like when you receive something, it's like, yes, thank you so much. Not being embarrassed, accepting it. Yes, I am worthy of receiving something. So I feel like this first half of the month, that's what this is about. This is about you allowing yourself to give to yourself and others to kind of, give to you in whatever way that is. It could be, kindness. It could be monetary. It could be whatever, and to open yourself to that. Now, the challenge is going to be with this Two of Swords is, the Two of Swords is blocking the heart and the solar plexus area, and this person is also blindfolded, okay? So the challenge for some of you is either you're going to not feel, you're going to be embarrassed to want to either give to yourself or have other people give to you, or you're not going to see gifts when people are trying to give to you. Okay, you're going to be blind to that. Okay, some of you are going to go through that. And so what I want to tell you is, if you can learn to do this, if you can learn to, because this is exploring what you value out of life, what you want out of life. And what you want out of life is based on your values. What is it you want? Okay. When you open yourself up to that, that's when you can move into this high priestess mode. Okay. Whether you're male or female or whatever gender. Okay. It doesn't matter. But this is being able to sit in your power calmly, and to be able to really know what it is you want out of life, to know yourself at a deep level. Okay, the high priestess knows herself at a deep level. Okay, that's what this is saying. And that is exploring what you value out of life, exploring the sensual side and the beautiful side of being human on earth, helps to empower you to know yourself at a deep level. Because with your South Node in Scorpio, you've spent a lot of past lives learning who you are in conjunction with other people and other relationships. And so some of you, like there's still, our South Nodes are very prevalent in this lifetime. So there could be an issue where you're still trying to figure yourself out. Like, well, what is this person in this romantic relationship? What do they think about me? How do they feel about me? How does my sister or brother think about it? How do my parents feel about me? How does my boss feel about me? Like, you're getting who you are. This is how it worked in the past through other people. Now it's like you have to find what it is you value in yourself and what it is you give to the world that you give, not because you need feedback, from others. So that's the challenge, see? So this is like the working with your North Node is very simple, but not easy. So it's simple to understand. It's very simple and straightforward, but to do it is not easy because our desires are in that South Node as well as our Pluto, but that's another video, okay? So that's where our desires are found, and it's usually our desires are in direct conflict with where we are supposed to go in this lifetime, okay? So that's what you're doing this first half. Now, what's going to help you? Dreaming, okay? Dreaming big, like wishing, the wish card here. What is it you wish for in your life? Where is it you wish to be in 5 years, in 10 years? What is it? How are you going to get there? Dreaming big, okay? What is it you want? And that, exploring your values. Now, you've got the King of Wands reversed here. And what this is telling you is that you want to do this process of what you value, and it's telling me that you want to take ego out of the equation. So it's not being egotistical, selfish, I want what I want, but it's really, because knowing truly what you value and what you want out of life, the ego is separate. So that's what this is telling me. It's like, because here's what I mean. I'll like back up a little bit. We can desire things and say that's my true desire, but it can be hooked up with the ego because, like, for example, well, a person could say, I desire to go through medical school and become a doctor or a psychologist or whatever. But the ultimate, where the ego is, it could be ultimately they're doing that because they think it's their parents value it, or they're going to be, other people will be impressed. See how that plays in? Or if I become famous. So they're not doing it from the true sense of what they value, but they're doing it from what they, again, think other people value. So that's what this is saying. This is saying, like, yes, dream big, but dream big for you. That could mean that you might want something that, a lot of people around you, might not think is, or, suits you. Like, for example, you could be on this professional path and just say, I really just want to, like, cook, and I want to start a food truck or something, or whatever it is, or, move to South America and, do something, you have to do, something and that isn't there to impress other people. But again, like I said, what you truly value. So that's what I mean by the whole taking the ego out. So first half of the month, that's what's going to happen, okay? Give to yourself, allow others to give to you, and you're going to learn what it is you value. You're going to learn, like, wow, I really value my time, in the morning. This is beautiful. I can, like, do what I need to do for a couple hours, have my coffee, tea, whatever. Like, these are things to value. And, I'd really like, actually, I really enjoy having more time to myself. I value that. So yeah, I'm going to, like, how can I get more time in my life to myself? You see how that works? Like, you find something that is sensuous that you like, that is something, and that either people give to you or you're giving to yourself. And then it starts leading you on the path to where it is, what is you that you truly value, okay? Now, the second half of the month, there's going to be a situation to be where you are going to be there's going to be a little bit of a challenge the second half of the month, and you're going to be able to handle it, but it has to do with something that I'm seeing around like putting a damper on a celebration, or a celebration where there was like some sort of a conflict. Okay, so fill in the blank of whatever that celebration is. It's going to be slightly different for each of you, but it's going to be something. It could be anything from like a baby shower, a birthday, to a holiday, or something to that effect, or even a vacation. Okay, something to that effect. Okay, there's going to be some challenge that you are going to have to, and you will overcome it. I can see that, but it's going to be a challenge. But here's the thing. This second half of the month, I want you to pay attention to whatever this is, because this is going to show you the opposite of what I said. This is going to show you, like, when this happens, and this could be a series of things that's going to happen. It's going to show you what you truly don't value. So it's like, and when you know what you don't want in life, that can actually help you find out what you do want. And again, we have the Two of Wands over here. Okay, this is planning, planning for your future, looking and planning and to moving forward. So this situation that comes up, this conflict, it's going to happen, but it's almost like a wake-up call. Okay, we have this 2 celebration cards here. We've got the 4 of Wands reversed. We've got the 3 of Cups reversed. Okay. So we're talking, like I said, I already said birthday, as holiday, wedding, baby shower, bridal shower, something of that, where there's a gathering. Okay. And this is going to be showing you what you don't want. It could be even like, this popped in, so I have to say it. It could be like, maybe you are planning a long-term, relationship with a person, or possibly even a wedding, and you are finally realizing, what, I really see the light. I can see the truth. It's like, I don't really want this. Okay. But so for each of you, it's about you recognizing and seeing what this is, and realizing that you don't want it. Now, the other thing that it could be also is related to someone or something in your past. And that could be a relative. It could be a former romantic partner or something, but I'm feeling something from the past. Even if it's a memory of a situation, you could be seeing a pattern, like, oh, this situation happens this second half of July, and I recognize the pattern that's happened in the past before. So you're seeing this pattern recognition. Okay. And you're like, oh, I can see, okay, this happened. Maybe it happened more than once too. And you're seeing this pattern. Okay. I don't want to continue these patterns. Okay. Or it could be, as I said, it could be actual, like, someone from your past, or just like remembering something. Okay. But look, this reading is very clear, very powerful for you this month. All right. I'm really excited for you, because remember, take care of yourself, learn what it is you truly value, without the ego involved. It doesn't matter who's impressed or who's not impressed. The person you have to impress is your true self. Okay. And when you do that, you're not going to be steered the wrong way. So I hope this reading was helpful to you. Thank you so much for watching, liking, sharing, and subscribing. If you would like a personal reading, there'll be a link in the description box below. And thanks again for watching, and we'll see you on some more videos. Many blessings.